Welcome back. Building on the conversation we were just having, Hillary Clinton blasting Donald Trump for bringing hate to the mainstream. But is it fair to hold Mr. Trump, or any candidate for that matter, responsible for the views of only some of his or her supporters? And when do journalists go too far in disparaging the candidates? Howard Kurtz joins us, Fox News media analyst, host of Media Buzz. Howie, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Well, presidential candidates need a rhinoceros hide to withstand the media beating that's become a central part of the process. But have journalists ever used the kind of harsh language they routinely hurl at Donald Trump? Now, Trump can play the insult game as well, obviously. He's quite adept at calling out media folks by name. But journalists, unlike politicians, are supposed to be fair. Here are two, Politico's Eli Stokols and the Huffington Post's Howard Fineman, questioning whether the Republican nominee is a duplicitous liar or kind of crazy.
Why is the information flow on Donald Trump so negative? Well, it's because the press, the country has never really seen somebody so mendacious and so willing, who's telling lies.
It seems like a lot of people around him, even in his managerial inner circle, if that isn't a contradiction in terms, are wondering, if not about his sanity, about his ability to control himself.
Charles Blow is in a different category as an opinion columnist for the New York Times, but look at what he said about Trump.
It is the kind of bigotry that says I am urinating on you and telling you to dance in the rain.
Urinating? Didn't MSNBC's Martin Bashir lose his job for talking about Sarah Palin and defecation? Now, plenty of pundits have also called Hillary Clinton a liar, especially in connection with the email debacle. But the larger issue here is whether some journalists are suspending the usual standards because of their hostility toward Trump. Univision's Jorge Ramos writes in Time magazine that when it comes to Trump, neutrality is not an option. New York Times media columnist Jim Rutenberg admits that, quote, balance has been on vacation since Trump got in the race, but says of working journalists, if you view a Trump presidency as something that's potentially dangerous, then your reporting is going to reflect that. You would move closer to than you've ever been to being oppositional. But being oppositional is not what journalism is about, and it feeds public suspicions, which have been building for years, that too many reporters have a partisan agenda. Greg?
Yeah, I wonder whether journalists feel more at liberty to be critical because of the historic high negatives of both candidates. We'll leave that, Howie, for another conversation. Good to see you.